A lot of people saw this tweet from Josh Dubow of the Associated Press and got worried about CJ West and Alfred Collins. But listen to defensive coordinator Robert Saleh explain why Collins actually had a very good night against the Broncos.
I felt like Alfred took a really good step in the game. He's a big body, and again, I've said it to you guys before, not to make excuse for him, but he was kind of hurt in February. He hadn't done anything, no football stuff until August, so he was way far behind the eight ball. And I felt like this past weekend, especially in the game, he took a really, really good step in terms of strain, power at the point of attack. I think the next step for him is to get off blocks, play with great pad level, go make some plays. But overall, I thought his footwork was better, his pad level was better, everything improved. So if he just keeps stacking up days, he's going to turn into a pretty damn good football player.
Collins is actually playing his way into football shape. And remember, he's a defensive tackle. They normally don't fill up the stat sheet anyway, but don't freak out if he starts slowly. This is going to be a process. It doesn't mean he's not making progress. Relax. Same thing for CJ West. His job is to disrupt. Whether he gets an actual stat on the stat sheet is secondary. You want him breaking double teams. You want him in the backfield, redirecting runs, forcing quarterbacks off their spot. You don't get stats for any of those. That's okay. Don't worry about the box score. Worry about what actually takes place on the film. Now, in the case of another defensive lineman, Sebastian Valdez, he actually did both. He disrupted the game and filled up the stat sheet. And Robert Saleh is just more and more impressed with the man they call the Hulk.
Like I said, he's doing a good job. For him, it's cliche, but it is finding ways to get better. And when he gets opportunities against the first group O-line or even a second group O-line, once he gets up to that, as he keeps proving that he's better than what he's going against, he'll get chances to go against better competition. And then from there, if he continues, then he'll continue his rise. But we got, 3 more weeks of training camp, 2 more games. So he still has a lot of time to prove that he can make it.
That should apply to every player on the Niners roster, especially the rookies. Just keep putting them against tougher and tougher competition and let them prove themselves and eventually work their way into the starting lineup. A lot like rookie safety Marquise Siegel, who Robert Saleh says can actually play either safety position.
He shows tremendous range. His 0 to 60 speed is off the charts, and he can get to places in a hurry. And so from a range standpoint, it was never a concern. So it's more about acclimating himself to the professional game, more about how he can fit in the run game, whether or not he can tackle, whether or not he can make contact and not give up leaky yardage with big backs. And so he's just going through, and he's still behind. He didn't participate in OTAs, and we have him playing both. So he's doing a really nice job.
Siegel was all over the place on Saturday, making tackles, disrupting plays. He left with a knee injury, which was unfortunate, but luckily he is back at practice and he should be able to go in the joint practice against the Raiders. And in the game on Saturday, the sky is the limit for him. And if the 49ers could get 3 starters, maybe even more out of this draft class, that would be a tremendous success. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but that process is underway now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see if they can pull it off. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, check us out. We do live shows every single weekday here. I promise if you give us a chance, you'll come back for more.